Yeah, let's just go on ahead.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Okay,
Maybe
are we
it's
ready?
11.
Let me just check if we could go to the next page.
Sure.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Getting back to the previous page, please. Yeah. So, we're price translators. What does it mean? So, before we start, let me introduce myself. So, next one, please. So, I'm Raya. I worked at the Seoul team, but I kind of wanted to put an introduction section about me. So, I pronounce it she, her. I'm a self-developer, just doing things myself. But you're here to listen to the project. You're here to talk about the project I did today, right? So next one, please. So the project is basically about discrimination against LGBTQ plus people. Discriminations are everywhere, right? It can be race, it can be language, it can be socioeconomic status, it can be whatever people can imagine. It can be, anything they can. I think a little like this, but it can be anything people can imagine, right? But discrimination is specifically worse when it comes to LGBTQ plus people, and it's even worse when it comes to Korean language because there are not that many translations. There are not that many resources in Korean language. Next one, please. So I started a small project called Pride Translators. It's a small GitHub repository where I upload translations. I did it on my own, and I just show them to some people I know, and they had some technical issues, like I don't know how to use GitHub, or I'm not a coder. So how do I navigate this website, right? Next one, please. Next one,
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So it has accessibility issues, right? So what should we do? Next one, please.
Oh.
It's okay. I did a little mistake here, but it's okay. We can just stop. So what should we do? So I basically made a website from scratch in this hackathon, and the goal of this website is basically to provide an easier way to navigate and explore documents I translated. Let's take a look. So this is the GitHub organization I made. Next one, please. It's kind of saturated, kind of like crowded. There are a lot of text here, and we don't know what to do, especially for non-coders. Next one, please. So, this thing, yeah, right. But never mind. What about the website? Next one, please. So this is a website I made. There are categories here, and simple introductions and simple descriptions. Next one, please. So the navigations are a lot simpler this way, right? People can just click this, and explore different topics. Next one, please. Next one, please. And documents are a lot cleaner this way, right? Oh, by the way, this is a wider view, so it's actually responsive too. So if you just adjust the size here, it just stays the same. I think it is a lot easier to read it this way. So this is how I designed it this way. Next one, please. So UX is actually a lot more important than I thought, because just putting documents into GitHub is kind of, it didn't work well for me. So I guess it's something I learned from this hackathon. And as a solo team here, I wouldn't do solo next time if I have a chance to join another hackathon. It's less fun, So next one, please. That was it. Thank you.
they weren't ready. So we do have the order in the general channel. If you can be ready for your turn, that would be great. Victor, are you going to be ready?
In a minute.
Okay, can someone from with me please come and speak to me?
Oh. Cool. We're good now. Everything should be smooth now.
We have to do the live demo here, so can I connect my laptop to the
Why did you not talk? Did you guys?
Okay, right, we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to come back to you. Okay, can you sit down? Can you message her?
Yeah. I don't know who she is.
Okay, we're going to move on
With me.
to
With me. I don't know who Rhythm is.
Parmurger.
Okay.
Can someone from Parmurger please come up? Beach, can you be ready with Parmurger? Okay, let's do a round of applause, please.
She will message you.
She messaged me?
She will.
Okay. Yeah, just yell at me.
Okay, 3. Where are they? Guys, please can you make sure you have your whole team? Please communicate with your team. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, our team named Pamogo and Nenjango Pamoki. It is believed that appeared this term during COVID time, and that means basically people staying at home should use all products in their fridges to cook at home. And we decided to focus on this but situation, in order to make people spend less on food and decrease food wastage. Yeah, I'm glad to present our team of different countries, different cultures, gathered together today to pick this social good idea. And for some of us, this hackathon is first one. Vicky.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're in control now.
Vicky, Solmin, Salomon, Jie, Alex. And what's the problem? Globally, 50% of food are wasted, according to United Nations. So,
you know what's on the slide? Just close your eyes and think, like, what's on the right shelf of your fridge right now? You probably don't know, right? When I moved out of my previous residence, I realized there was a 4-month-old zucchini that was just ready to die about any time. So this is very relatable to me, and I hope it's very relatable to you. So don't buy another burger. Use Parmurger. Yeah, yay. So, yeah, it's a very easy two-step solution. We believe that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So first thing you do, you take out your phone, you scan the groceries, and that's it. It will optimize the usage of the food in your fridge to come out with a recipe that makes sure that you don't have to experience that 4-month-old zucchini that I had to experience when I was moving out. Right, so just to get through the simple technical walkthrough, in order to scan the groceries, we use the GPT-4o vision capabilities to identify groceries and capture image. And after manually inputting the expiry dates, these identified ingredients get added to your virtual fridge, right? And after that, to get your recipes, the main point, we spent the whole of yesterday making our personal recipe scoring algorithm to prioritize recipes with ingredients that are expiring soon. And secondly, we recommend recipes from this API with the goal of minimizing extra purchases, so you save money, and maximizing the usage of current ingredients. So these are the 3 factors that we took into account to recommend these recipes to you. So here's the demo. Can we make it a 2 times speed if possible? Yeah, so these are the recipes that you can use. So, we started off the conference with Jody telling us not to waste food, so I think this kind of ties in well with that. Right, so some of the limitations that we faced, number 1, we had difficulty detecting some of the complex packaging, so the vegan bagel there, I think that's a no-go for them. And then the recipes were limited to the ones in the API, so Korean food maybe another time. Right, and some of the extensions that we were thinking were, instead of using content-based recommendation for our recipe recommendation, we are trying to grow the user base to use the collaborative filtering system instead. And once we grow bigger, hopefully we can get data sets of local ingredients. And I didn't know Samsung has those smart fridge thing until I came to Korea. Hopefully you can connect to that too, to have a better information about the food in your fridge. Right, so another competition, they're mostly one-trick ponies. They just give you the recipe, but they do not have any sort of recommendation algorithm to tell you which ones will actually help you reduce food wastage by taking care of the expiry dates. So, I'm sorry, I'm an Apple user too. I cannot use this QR code. If you want to use it for Android users, please go ahead. It's working. Okay. Right, thank you.
Okay, next up we have Safe Nest. Please make your way here ASAP. We've got a very short amount of time. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Microsoft. Also, I need to verify that this is still working well. Yes, working great.
Are we all ready?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone. We're going to introduce you this website, Safe Nest. I'm going to first explain how we got the inspiration to make this website. First, I am Sebin, and I work in elementary school as a homeroom teacher, so I'm not scared of this. My job is to literally talk to people who have little or no interest in what I'm about to say every day, so this is nothing. So, okay, in Korea, teachers have the legal obligation to report child abuse to the police when there is even a little suspicion of the crime case. So I spotted one kid who had got beaten up by his dad since he was 10 by the pool cues. He frequently got verbally and emotionally harassed as well. When I reported his case, the police came to school, asked a few questions to the kid, and went back. After this police notified his dad, the kid started to become aggressive towards me. Since the actual evidence was lacking, police couldn't do much more, and his dad's abuse got even more serious afterwards, and even sneakier. That's why we need this website to record the child abuse. Okay, so this is our problem statement. There are young children not being able to keep record of the child abuse they are suffering from and ending up not getting the justice they deserve. This will benefit child abuse victims. Okay, I will explain what it does. This is the first page of our website. The main purpose of this website is to make records of the child abuse so that this can be later used in the real trial. These are the features of the website. First, the child can talk to the AI and explain the details about the AI's message appear on the screen, appear on the screen, so that the child can actually feel like they're talking to a real person. In addition, we put the body figure for the child to point the spot where they were beaten or sexually harassed when they mention physical abuse or sexual abuse. Not the exact words, but if they mention something about it, we make this page appear so that they can point. And with the place where they got abused, they can add little messages. And with these kind of details, this can be the strong evidence for the police investigation. Second, there is the dashboard for the admin. And we're planning to let the legal authorities have an access to the dashboard so they can be updated with the recent cases of child abuse. How we built it. We built it with Next.js, Vercel, OpenAI API. And now I'm going to talk about the challenges we ran into. First, responsibilities to report to the police. In Korea, only certain professions such as teachers, police, and doctors have the obligation to report the child abuse case to the police once they find out about it. However, we were worried about the moral implications of us holding all the crime data on our website and not reporting it. So we added a question at the beginning to ask the kids if they're in immediate danger. Second, private information was one of our concerns. Since in Korea, when the child is under 14, they cannot register to a website without the parental guidance, nor should we use their information. So to avoid this, we sanitize any names before saving that information to our database. Okay. I will explain more about the website. So from the admin dashboard, when you click each cases, we show all the conversations that the child had with the AI, just like this. I kind of skipped the parts where I have to introduce my teammates. My name is Hagen, again, sorry. And he is Nicolas, and he managed the AI agent of this project. And this is Ricky, and he did most of the front-end part of the project. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Okay, next up we have drop heart. Remember, you can see all of the order on the list. So I've had messages from a couple people who are not going to be ready to present. If you need to stream or use a specific device like a Mac or your own computer, you need to message us in the Discord ASAP because we need to set it up. We can only use this laptop at the moment. So if you need to use another device or another laptop and you haven't already messaged me, please message me on Discord. Okay. Please let me know when you're ready.
Yep. Wait. What's your team name? I don't know if that's on the list. Yeah, you weren't on the list.
Yeah, because
Was it Maro?
No.
No, Josie needed to know. Okay, let's catch up later.
Message me on Discord.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everybody, I am the team lead for Project Drop Hearts, and we are about anonymized donations and pickups. to introduce our team, we have myself, Greg, who was our back-end lead, Israel John as our front-end lead, NJ and Saeed as software developers. And our team, most of us met today, and we were all unfamiliar with each other, but we were able to specialize and bring this project together in 24 hours. Groups we want to address with our project was homeless people, foreigners without ARC or phone numbers, and underprivileged minors. With a single website, we can enable anonymous donation pickups to these groups because they won't have access to phone numbers or other resources like cars or reaching out to NGOs. Quotes on systemic issues that restrict accessible or appropriate care. The system is too complicated. There's too many conditions and requirements. There's the stigma and feelings of pity. Time pressure and lack of resources, patronizing and lacking participation, noisy and busy shelters. And we have this link below that shows our scientific research that we're quoting here. And our motto is pick up what they need anonymously. Now let's show you our app that shows how one would go through the app and pick up anonymously. We have our donated items. The most requested items from homeless shelters such as warm blankets, soap, face wash, books. First, you have to log in, but no requirement of phone number, verification, just email, username, password. Hopefully what someone would go through is that they would anonymously go to our site, look at the location of items they want to pick up, and once they picked it up, they picked up the item on our site, removing it from our inventory. And this is our code with separate front end and back end. We have separate repos with Django and Next.js all deployed on render. It was quite a bit of a challenge because we would have local front end, but live back end, and then live front end working with live back end. That was a challenge that took long hours to get working, but we did deploy our MVP. We're very proud of our team members. And to explain a bit more about this project, it's a concept of geocaching, which we weren't unfortunately able to go further into, but the idea is that any user would be able to follow our instructions that we give them in the app, leave behind a cardboard box, a Ziploc bag at a certain location, which anyone would be able to pick up. If you haven't heard of geocaching, it's a fun habit where you can hide little treasure hunts along the way, and we thought, why not tap into those logistics to enable anonymous donations through websites? So we have anonymous pickup, drop-off donations, users can drop off items at locations asynchronously, responsive design for easy access in mobile web, and expandable architecture for future plans and additional features. We were very ambitious and we weren't able to do all our features. Our future plans are reporting bad actors. Any donation system will have people trying to exploit them, and we plan to enact a robust system to report and ban these users. We also were planning on internationalization and accessibility to help marginalized foreign communities, collaborate with NGOs so they can provide valuable resources, and then we can direct Drawpart users to the NGOs, donation visualizations to find out which items are most requested in which areas, and then that anonymized data would be great for local governments, social media integration for Instagram and Kakao, which allows us to tap into their user base, and requests as feedback. We don't know best, and only those experiencing hardship know what they need most, so requests are an important planned feature for us. We set up the tech stack for this reason. Next.js, the powerful front-end framework with Israel, he basically single-handedly handled itself. Django, which me, Greg, and NJ had a little bit of experience in. Supabase for a robust database for persistence. And pick up donations without stigma, hassle, or pity is our goal. Thank you very much.
next up we have school youth. Hope you're ready to come up.
Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Thank you. She needs to talk to me. So okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I developed used help, and at the start I started with employment notice project because I'm getting a job, and actually in Korea there are many employment notice that describe experience year or company's score. So I want to make Chrome extension for Korean employment sites that show details about the company and the job. But it was hard to make Chrome extension with no knowledge about Chrome extension, so I turned project another one.
Sorry.
So I was participating in Seoul Tech Impact 2023. So I bring it again. So this is the presentation at the time. So at the time, 4 members, and I am just offline participant, and 3 members are not in Korea, and 2 members are beginners. And project subject is for Korean youth people. So, and 3 people are originals. So basically, it's hard to finish it. So we finished that almost create next step things with template. So this time I had 16 hours. We choose next sales TypeScript because I have knowledge with this, and I started with logos because I have no much expert. Yeah, so actually I thought that I was not going to submit this presentation because I was so low confidence, but I submitted, and so I just keep typing and select skill without survey. So this experience, I have to choose another skill to fix bug or problems. So I will avoid same mistakes. So through this, I have experience pouring data about youth centers, but to help youth people, even school or out of school youth. And I made this free, and I have experience focusing on 6 hours straight, so it was quite a little bit challenging to me, and I have to run regex more to clearing data, so that was quite good to me. And actually I was making this presentation 11:40, so please understand my presentations low quality, and thank you.
Thank you very much. It's always very, very difficult to come up here. Okay, so the next up we have TTC. Where are you? Okay, we're right here. Okay, let's go back to giving people a round of applause when they come up on stage as well. Can we get
Try again. There you go.
So again, this one is TTC. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I think everyone in this room are familiar with this picture. This is a ton of garbage, right? So our team is having a lot of experience about this thing, because our team is a mix of the regional. We having people that are the exchange students in Korea, and we having the Laos, Thai, Malaysia, and Indonesia. And what you see in this slide is everywhere just made the garbage problem. So the question is, who made this problem? If you ask the governor worker, they will say, oh, the normal people is a problem because they did not manage, it's very hard to manage their waste. And if you ask normal people, they will say, it's government, they don't having enough people for work for us. And if you ask someone that has the system or the designer, they will say, all of this entire system is a problem. So we found all of this, and then, okay, we let's solve all of this problem together. So we mix it up, and bam, cash to cash. So we are the user-based mobile application that we made the platform for the user that separate the disposal or the waste, and you can gain the money from it. So we're having the IoT device that we not made yet, and then you having like the data, send it to like the application that how much is like capacity on the trash right now. So they can ask the request pick up in the platform also. So our platform separated two parts, is a user part and a worker part. So this worker part is in collaboration with the government. So the worker can see the request of the position of the public garbage and the local garbage. So we are the multi-platform, so we can find that, okay, right now is have to accept or reject all this garbage, right? And then when they pick it, they will having to like take a picture and post it for the verification that they already picked it. And also that having advantage, that having the dashboard, that the admin will know all of the every movement in the platform, and also approve the money for the user that is just normal user, and will get some price when they separate the trash for us. So we're having the wallet in the account also that you can withdraw as a promotion or coupon and having user status that, okay, in this day, that time, you get it paid already, or this transaction is just processing. So we are the team that using the Flutter as the mobile and using Superbase as database and using JavaScript, Node, and Map API for render all this project in this hackathon. So this is our ecosystem. I think everyone may be having some question, right? That how many that we can give to a lot of people. So we are having users as the normal people in the country, right? So they're creating garbage and then go and take it, sell it to the recycle factory. They get the money. They like 50% to the user. So in the future, we hope that we can help the homeless or the older people like in Korea that have to keep the recycled rubbish. So they will make the work in the platform that easy to work and get like the specific money for them. Or the AI adaptive for more localized, or it will easier to tracking the distance for the car. So this is our team that come from a lot of country here, and thank you. Make every day better with
Okay, thank you very much. So we have next up Pom. Pom, if you would like to come to the front desk and have a round of applause, please. Yeah. Where are you all coming from? Pom? Pom, P-O-M.
No, ACS group is first. ACS group.
Did I read it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, Pom, please sit down. Wait, who's Pom?
ACS is out.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, so. Sorry. Yeah, when we get to two of the groups, people are just gonna have to wait. Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone. So we are from ACS project. ACS stands for Accident CCTV Detection System, empowering safety through AI surveillance. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
So these are our members that are like Thailand, from Thailand, Laos, and Indonesia. So we get the inspiration from the Indonesian Central Bureau of Statistics data during 2022. We have like more than 100 accidents, and then almost 30,000 death victims on the traffic accident. So we want to so when we're doing this challenge, we have like a lot of challenge also, like for we cannot get the real-time access of the CCTV, so we using the like CCTV footage for the mock-up project, and then also the connection between the front end and back end, and then for AI model training. We in this project we also can rapidly coordinate emergency situation with the police or emergency services. What we learn about from this project is data quality is key, and then real world representation, speed and efficiency, also scalability. And what's next for this project? We want to expand and get access to live CCTV so we can implement it in the real life situation, and then improve more accuracy, and then collaboration with emergency services such as like 119 in Korea.
Okay, like now it's just that we just talk with our tech stack and how we do. This is the tech stack we use front end with Next.js, and after this I put the I freezing of the real-time CCTV and cut the frame per second. That will I use the image classification model that will Euro VS classification that will be cut the frame with classification and confidence. After we got the frame or the some frame, we will have a confidence is more than 70% that will, and cut is not non-accident. We will put its model with a GPT-4 that will make a prompt engineering that will can put the output to go to the Telegram API, and we got the after we got the output that will be moved. We make it the message from the text to speech and make it sound right to the sound and report. After this is a look like of our project that will be the report from the API. After we got the Telegram that will show around there, and after this we got the Kakao map for the third location that will we put the location. You can scan off the QR code to see the chatbot that will to join the group. The result is demo right now. This is the demo right now. We have the CCTV accident that will detection system that will after we put this is the demo. We put the video because right now I'm not have real-time CCTV database, but I put the video for the chatbot that will make a response with the data and make a Kakao location and make a what happened into the situation and make the prompt engineering land. And the next this is the source code. We will get you can got my source code, but right now we have the challenge with after you can join the chat that will maybe is right now it will be send the message, and right now it's calling me. Yeah, and I will accept calling me.
Trial account.
Yeah, if you that will have chat.
Press any key to execute your code.
Yeah, that's good. I execute my code.
Report in the Telegram. Please check the locations and information.
Yeah, this is the example because of I use the feature of the version that will we put some message or text to speech that will we have an accident. You can look at the Telegram. This is my code. You can call and read the document on the GitHub and you can use it. After this, thank you very much.
Okay, now we have Tom. Thank you. Let's do a quick round of applause for these guys as well, please.
Oh, sorry. What? Oh, okay. Crap. Okay. No. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Good to go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Meet Alex. He's been working in his company for 5 years, but lately, things have been tough. Rumors of layoffs are swinging around. His workload is getting heavier and his stress levels are at an all-time high. Alex doesn't know much about his rights or how to protect himself in this situation. But, like many workers, he has heard of unions, but he's unsure of how they work, how to join one, or if a union could actually help him. Good evening, everyone. We are Quicksort. Our team combines a strong technical expertise with passion to solve real-world life problems. Today, we are thrilled to present you Union Creation, a platform designed to help people like Alex understand and access the power of unions. Did you know that more than 65% of workers in South Korea are dissatisfied with their work-life balance? And that 7 out of 10 South Korean employees are dealing or have been affected by workplace harassment? Like many workers, as well as Alex, often have little or no idea about that unions can help them. This is where union creation steps in. We have fine-tuned the LLM to provide users with the information they need in a friendly, approachable way, a chatbot. That way, our platform simplifies the process of finding, joining, or even creating a union. We have built it to answer the exact questions that someone like Alex might have. Give me a second here, please. We have our demo video not working. I'm so sorry.
Can we pause the timer?
We also have a YouTube if maybe we could access.
That might be better. Okay. Oh, yep. I knew that would happen. Okay, crap. Microsoft. Why? Okay, cool. All right, good?
Yep.
Oh. All right, here we go.
So Alex could have questions like, what are the main benefits of joining a union? How can I start a union out of my workplace? Or is it fun to join a union? As you can see, our chatbot is quite of a comedian. But that's not all. Union creation also allows Alex to directly connect with public unions in his industry, or even start a private union by his own with his co-workers, which is the main part we focus on. Now Alex, all he has to do is sign up to our webpage, complete the information needed, and collect the signatures with his co-workers. So we create a union, and then he just needs a nice coworker, which he just needs to scan the QR code. So his sign is only a QR code away, making the entire process super simple and accessible. All the complex steps like collecting names, member information, and regulations become super easy, as sending an email to the Labor Office with the documentation they can now easily access from our website. That's it. Yeah.
Nope. Okay, there we go.
So our platform is built using technologies like Node.js, Tailwind, CSS, Vue.js, Fast API, AWS, and Python, and of course, blood, sweat, and tears from all our team. Our project also aligns directly with the Sustainable Development Goals, especially with the SDG 8, which promotes decent work for all, and SDG 10, which focuses on reduced inequalities. By enabling workers to understand their rights, union creation plays a crucial role in promoting fair work conditions, economic growth, and equality in the workplace. As you guys all know, this hackathon lasted only 24 hours, so we focus on delivering an MVP that includes the following features: a chatbot-driven union FQ&A section to provide answers about unions, their benefits, and how to start one, as well as the ability to create and access unions by QR code, allowing users to easily gather signatures to establish a union and submit necessary documentation. So if we were to continue developing this project, we would enhance the platform with more features, such as offering different access to public unions, payment methods, further training the chatbot for more complex inquiries, and automated documentation generation for labor office submissions. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Alex isn't just a hypothetical example. He represents millions of workers who could benefit from joining unions, but simply don't know where to start. Union creation fills that gap and brings union engagement into the modern era. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go to our next team. I'm going to get it right this time. Workshop back room. Can you please come to the front? Let's do a round of applause, please.
does it have to be a PPT? Okay.
There is no way to play audio, right?
They're the ones who asked me. I don't know. Well, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yep, 1 second. Okay. Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, so we are Workshop Backroom and our project is Well Checked, bringing your family closer even when life sets you apart. So let's introduce our team. I am Alex, the big face on the right side, and we have Nathaniel here, Adi, there's Adam all the way back in the corner, and Sarabek couldn't make it today. And I'll leave it up to Nathaniel to introduce our product.
So in the year 2020, my grandmother sadly passed away, and with her last breath, she whispered to the nurse and she said, "I wished my family members spent more time with me." And this is not just the dilemma of my grandmother alone. There are also about between 55% to 73% of older generations that are also suffering from mental health and physical health based on being abandoned by their loved ones. And also in Korea, 85% of lonely deaths are made up by the elderly people. And you can see the data over there, the number of people that have died as a result of lonely deaths in Korea. And as a result of that, we came up with a solution to solve this particular problem.
So why does this matter? Firstly, because loneliness actually increases the risk of dementia by 50%, stroke by 29%, mental health disorders by 26%, dementia. Wait, is that it? Yeah, that's the same thing. Okay, so that's the source that we use for this. So no matter how much we wish to connect, sometimes life just gets tough and we don't get to connect with our loved one as much as you want. But what if there is someone who can make the call for you? Introducing Well Checked.
Cool, so we're just going to go through the demo. This is the design of... So we're more or less using AI to clone people's voices and use that as a calling base. So you can see here, just there's a bunch of close contacts. In your profile, you can upload your name, your interest, which will be the basis of the AI, and clone your voice via recording. And then when you click call, soon, when you click call, there will be, is this? Can you play the recording?
Okay. First, let me explain about the features first. So, just like he said before, it's AI-powered real-time conversation. So it has we use AI to clone the voice of the elderly loved ones, and we also use other APIs in order to make this work. So, example of So this is an example of the recording of the generation.
It's been so long. I missed you so much. How are you doing?
Hey boy, I'm doing good. How is family?
They're all doing well, Dad. Mom is still taking care of everyone, and my siblings are keeping busy with their school and work. But I've really missed talking to you. It's great to hear your voice again.
Same here.
Yeah, so that's like the voice of Nathaniel's, and we cloned his own voice to talk to himself. So yeah. So our tech stack we use for the front end, we use Next.js, Daisy UI, Tailwind CSS, TypeScript because it's type safe, and then AI and voice processing we use Assembly AI, 11 Labs, OpenAI API, and for backend services we use Node.js and MongoDB.
So in the future, we're going to expand to video calls. So instead of just audio, they're going to have a real-time sync between the AI and the real person. We're going to sync with contacts, so whenever two people have the same contact numbers, it will use the AI instead of the real person. And with an increased budget, we can start training models to be more fine-tuned instead of just using off-the-shelf solutions. Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Mayo. Mayo, can you come to the front? Let's do a quick round of applause. While we're getting set up, I know it's really hot in here, guys. The aircon seems to run on a timed cycle, so hopefully it'll get cooler again soon. We're going to have a little break after, I think, 2 more presentations. And we'll be able to have some drinks and try to cool down a little bit. So just give us a bit of patience.
Should be okay. We haven't tried Figma yet. This is the first Figma. It worked. Yeah, so it's Figma. Okay, that's fine. It seemed to, I don't know.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, we're Team Mayo, and my name is Awon. So our project stems from my personal experience. As a formal spatial design student, I created various prototypes like furniture, lightings, etc. However, the costs were very burdensome, and despite the positive feedbacks, most of my works were forgotten and discarded due to space and management issues. And it's a little crop, but that's also one of the examples. And
Sorry, 1 second. Pause. Can't really see. 1 second. This one? This one? Fill screen? Sorry. Crap, 1 second. Okay. Alright, sorry. Good.
so, just like me, many student designers and aspiring artists create unique and valuable works as part of their educations, such as graduation projects, competition entries, or class assignments. However, just like me, significant number of these works often end up being discarded, and this waste contributes to both unintentional environmental pollution and missed opportunities for the creators to showcase and profit their talents. Additionally, buyers often struggle to find distinctive and original pieces that have personal and artistic value. So during this hackathon, we focus on these 3 ambitions: financial sustainability for design students, reduce negative impact on the environment, and opportunities for creators and customers. Hence, we came up with Mayo. Short for My Art, Your Object.
And Mayo is an e-commerce/trade platform specifically designed to solve this issue by providing student designers with the opportunity to easily sell their works. This platform will not only reduce waste by giving unused works a new life, but also offers buyers a chance to acquire original and meaningful art pieces. To ensure the platform stays true to its mission of supporting student and reducing environmental impact, we implemented the following key features. So one of them is mandatory student seller verification. Sellers must confirm their student status through school email to be eligible to sell on the platform. We focus on supporting student designers and promoting sustainability. So to prevent members who aim solely for personal profit, we have implemented the specific measures. So you can see that's our database locally, and you will check the domain to verify their emails from the school. Second is easy product content management and curation. So this aiming user-friendly interface allows student designers to showcase their creation without needing advanced technical skills. The platform simplifies the process of adding product details, images, description, and making easy to manage and update their portfolios. Lastly, we have AI-driven content curation. So Mayo AI chat services aim to collect data through the CMS API shown previously to curate, interpret, and explain artworks to user in a personalized way. This approach combines automated data collection with AI's ability to present and contextualize context, enhancing user engagement and understanding of the artworks. So AI can actively introduce artist's work to users with matching taste of interest, which boosts visibility and relevance. So our AI system can not only use the text content, but also check the image and also create a 3D version of it to show what the product might look like in three-dimensional way. And that's for the whole project. And for what we expect in the future, if the platform is successful, we could expect many active members, which we can further develop to create a community service where design students can connect, exchange ideas, and even share unused materials, further fostering collaboration and reducing waste. Thank you.
Okay, I've already forgotten what the next team was, sorry.
Trash Bros.
We are looking for Trash Bros. Sorry, can we have a round of applause, please, for Trash Bros?
Yep. Yep, I got it ready. Just, yep, I got it queued up. Just give me a signal when you want me to play it.
Okay, first can we test the...
Yep, it's set. Should work. Maybe, hopefully. Yep, great. I should have never done AV in middle school.
Hello everyone, my name is Sung-Hyun Kim at Team Trash Bros. Our team member is like this. Me, Sung-Hyun Kim as backend developer, and Ju-Young Lee as front-end developer, just two of us. Social problem. Our team's social problem is recycling. As you know, as all of you guys know, recycling is very, very, very important nowadays. Conservation of natural resources, energy efficiency, and climate change, waste reductions, and maintenance, and others. I think every you guys gonna be agree with this. Recycling is very, very important. However, only 60% of the total waste in the Korea are recycled at 2020. At 2020, and when the Korean citizens are on the back to work quiz, their average score is just 50 points. And even if in South Korea, failing to the properly recycling gonna be result in a fine around the $300. It's very scary. As you can see, the recycling problem is very important, but it's not processed well until nowadays. Let me have a quick OX quiz. In the case of plastic wrap used to package food, it could be recycled if contaminants are removed. Raise your hand who thinks the answer is O. Raise your hand who thinks the answer is X. Actually, the answer is O. As you can see, many people don't know well about the recycling and how to properly recycling. So we think we need to make solution to make people know how to properly recycle and deposit the waste. So our solution is very simple and powerful. Just users take a photo of the waste that they gonna deposit and get the manual of the waste about how to properly deposit it, and just miraculously recycling. Okay, could you play the demo video? Okay, just take photo of the waste and capture image and crash by. So our solution gonna detect the waste and show the cropped image of for the waste. And if you click the detailed information, you can see the specific manual about how to deposit the waste. So our solution is very simply worked. The program get a photo from the users and detect the waste by using the AI model, and just show the manual, match it to the waste. Key features is simple and intuitive UX UI design and multi-object detection and high accuracy and manual for multi-waste. Our tech stack. We use JavaScript and Flask for the front end and Python for the back end, and for the AI server we use PyTorch, YOLO, and OpenCV. For development, through this project, we feel the need to increase accuracy and increase the speed for the processing, and for the demo, we just did the demo at the PC environment because we ran out of time, we ran out of person, level people, but we need to make it for the mobile version. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, we've got one more before we have a break. I know you're all tired and it's very, very hot, so let's have Dongwook please come up. Right here. Okay, round of applause, please.
Shit. There we go. One second. try? Yeah. There you go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, I'm our presentation about Rich Mentor. Let me introduce myself. My team member is Copilot and Figma and ChatGPT and me. And I make them to write the code and I just managing them. I found the problem from the government business program. Many business people suffer from the writing papers for government for startup programs. So the user flow is like this. They first very happy to get money from the government, and second, they a little bit tired but still happy. And after 3 months ago, and they get busy, and it's very hard to handle to write and submit the document. And last, after 2 or 1 month left, they get used to write the document, but it's gonna be the end the program. So my solution is previous the graduate government programmer, they give them the document paper and know how to write the government document. So this is my demo page, and can you click the QR code on the right side? Yeah. First, this is the information of the solution, and you can log in for register. Sorry, it's a little bit bored. And you can find the mentor. And before the submit the program, you enroll the project. And now you can see the project, and you can choose the program. So if you want to choose the timetable, and done. That's it. Thank you. And lastly, I add a picture of the startup CEOs for mental health care. So wait a moment. This is for your mental health care. So I feel lonely with startup. So they the chatbot cheer up. Thank you.
Okay, right. We are about to have a break. So some of you may remember that the Bitcoin room is usually a bit cooler. So I'd encourage you to get some drinks. We've got some ice, get some snacks. We're going to come back in 10 minutes. For those of you who need to do something with Lead after the break, like connect your laptop or whatever you need to do, please do it now. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, give me just 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. sorry guys. Give me a second. Yeah. Fuck it. Okay. Alright, you're up. What time?
Can I try to stream the live max?
No. No.
So no live demo, so I need macOS to like.
Yeah, or at least AirPlay, but you haven't run CD.
Yeah, why didn't you talk to me before? When I announced that you need to talk to me if you have a live demo.
Okay.
So, do you have a video?
Yeah, I have a video.
Okay, yeah, send me a video.
So video is okay?
Yeah, video's totally fine.
Okay.
Cool.
We're the team that was the 8-bit cat that was me. I just wanted to see if you can click the link into the canvas.
Sure, which team was it again?
Rizme.
With
O2.
O2. Oh, with me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know when you're going to go, but we'll figure it out.
I saw the last one. We're
This-
counting second to last right now.
Okay, so you're doing Canva instead of PowerPoint?
Yeah, if you put a video in a presentation, check down it's...
Yeah, it wasn't great, yeah. Okay. So...
Silver here.
This one? You want to test that?
That's is either a video or...
Yeah, give me just a moment here. Okay, so I have to click. And then it should work fine.
Wait, is it the one before?
The one before, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That one.
That one.
Okay, can you like pre-join the?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here,
You
real
saved
quick,
my
are you
life.
in that meet right now?
No, not have yet.
Okay.
But you can
Because if you accept me now, then when I join, I'll just auto join.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, if I don't join, if my first join is later, you have to do this like acceptance stuff. So can you go to your computer now and just hit accept or just accept? Okay. I'm sorry. It's live right now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no. That was fun.
I should mute the audio. What? Oh no. Oh no, did I not? Okay.
Judges, please come back.
What are you looking for? Going. I also need to verify that. So there is a risk with the PowerPoint notes, like I think OneDrive, some stuff like video doesn't work in them. Okay. Yep.
I'm going to use like best 3 slides. So don't
Okay.
But, like,
And the webcam's already off. Sorry, can you what?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're up next. Are you ready? No.
Why is it being so slow?
Jeez.
Oh, that's lovely.
Wow. Okay, wait, let's give him a second. Wait, do you need more time? That would be very... Not you. Beach, do you need more time? Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm going to put the other one there.
throughout our city, and it's actually going to create some disease problems to us too. I mean, we dealt with COVID from 2020, and that was bad with all the disease going on. So these are some problems we have. But there's the second option, which is actually to keep carrying it around. That's what I do. I put it in my bag, and I usually just like make a mess in my bag, and that's what happens. But one time, this was not a good option for me because I actually had a daunting experience when I got my drink and I went into the bus, but they actually kicked me off because we're not allowed to bring drinks in Seoul. I didn't know that. Yeah, because I was born here, but I spent most of my years in the United States, and so I was pretty shocked that I had to just be kicked off from the bus. And so these are the problems that we have. And also, what about smokers? What are they gonna do with their cigarette butts when they're finished smoking? So we wanted to create Bingo, which is used to locate bins in nearby the user for them to throw away their garbage, cigarettes. And we also thought, why not make a bingo by adding a bathroom locator too? And so that's how we fulfill 3 of the crucial needs I think we have. And by fulfilling these needs, we thought it's going to have a positive impact in socially and environmentally here in Seoul. So now I'm gonna pass our mic to our Susie, who will be showing us a live demo.
Hi, so I'm gonna do the live demo here quickly. So we have 3 buttons here. So first one is for smokers to avoid the negative effect from for the communities. They can go to the public smoking place to smoke, and for people who want to throw the dispose the waste, they can find the location through this button. And for people who want to go to the restroom, they can easily find the location from this button. So I'm going to show you how we can find the location. So we click the button, then we can see the location here. So this is our current location right now. And if I want to find where is the nearest location to go, then it can show the direction to actually the apex for the tower. So yeah, it's but how can I see? Okay, sorry. And if you want to see the details about details about location. So we can check it out here. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Feedback Society. Can we have a round of applause, please?
I don't trust it.
Network?
Hi people, I feel like running.
There's a backup in case it doesn't work. Oh. Oh. I'm bad at this job. gonna try this one. Does it? Okay. Yeah, it's.
Ready? So we're gonna practice this one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi everyone, my name is Gwen. Very nice to meet you. My day job is tech support, so my day-to-day task is network analysis and troubleshooting certain hardware issues. So usually I have very little to do with app development, but I signed up for this hackathon anyway. What is my motivation? I have a bit different purpose for participating in this hackathon. My project is technically really basic because it's just a React skeleton website, but I thought that the idea is worth sharing, so I decided to give it a shape. As a native South Korean with the multicultural knowledge outside of Korea, I find it quite depressing that in Korean culture, we actively avoid communicating between strangers in public spaces. So, for example, a lot of people don't excuse themselves when they bump, into other people in really crowded public transits, like subway trains and buses and stuff. When they step on, other people's foot, they don't say excuse me or sorry. And other examples, bicyclists don't ring when they run past pedestrians really fast, which can be quite scary and threatening. And often cyclists don't signal their directions. Car drivers the same. When they are plowing through small alleys and streets, they don't really, turn the signal, what is it called? The direction? The signals?
Turn signal.
Yeah, the turn signal. So this kind of lack of communication often makes public spaces quite unsafe. So, and while traveling abroad and being exposed to a lot of different cultures, though I personally learned that things don't have to be this way. In many cultures, I witnessed strangers communicating their intentions clearly and actively in public spaces, which makes the space safer and friendlier. So, for example, German pedestrians are very straightforward. Dutch cyclists are pro-signalers. And drivers in London, they are very clear with their intentions based on my personal experience. And I wish people in my country can do the same too.
Click on that.
1 second. Did you want the site? Did you want to do the site?
Yeah,
What site?
it's the link.
Yeah, this is the link. Why does it need login?
Oh.
Please pause. I guess I can try with my GitHub.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
Okay. Nope. Okay. Sorry, folks. 1 second. please.
Oh.
Quickly.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
no, if you don't mind.
So I think you'll be alright without doing the demo. Okay.
Skip the
I'll,
demo.
I'll just read it. And the judges can see. Right. So you'll be alright.
Well, sorry for the pause. I want to open my my website, but it's not working, so I'll just finish my presentation without. So my project is a simple prototype of this concept. It's just a React skeleton website, but ideally, when it's full-fledged, it should serve as a community forum like Reddit that provides safe space where people can freely talk. But specifically about how we can make public spaces a safer place by communicating more clearly between strangers. So, and communication in this context doesn't have to be lengthy or complicated. It starts with very simple messages like, eye contact and excuse me, or pardon me, or thank you. So hopefully the visualization of such conversations in my demo website community forum could encourage people and strangers in public spaces to communicate more clearly in reality. So the examples I mentioned in this presentation, like stepping on other people's foot and not saying sorry, those are very soft and simple and perhaps trivial issues, or maybe not even an issue for many people. But these public safety phenomena are on a spectrum. So there are many more serious issues on the other end of the scale. So for better safety, things can and have to start from somewhere and start small. So if we can shape a culture that communicates more clearly with respect between strangers in public spaces, maybe we can address more serious problems that are at the other end of this spectrum of public safety. Well, thank you.
Just a little reminder that you can go onto the dev post gallery. You can see what everyone else has posted, and you can even try some of the demos that are already on there. So just be aware of that. Okay, next one. Okay, I've forgotten already. It's out of my head. Maro.
I don't have their stuff.
Okay, Maro, we don't have your stuff. Who is Maro? Team Maro? Please raise your hand. Who put their team name down last night as Maro?
Okay, skipping.
Okay, maybe someone who is not here. Sansel Maro Kim. Alright, we're going to skip that one. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And we want MWMC. Could you please make your way to the stage?
Yep, I'm sorry, give me just a second. 1 second, guys. Cool.
Yep, yep.
Our team tried to build alternative of Wuchang that is more queer-friendly and secure. First up though, let me introduce the team. This is Jihyun and I'm Dooho. So if you haven't heard about Wochung before or haven't received one before, please raise your hand. Wochung. Yeah, so thank you. I'm really glad to introduce this quirky thing in Korea. If you are invited to a wedding in Korea, you probably receive Wochung, which is a mobile wedding invitation card. And the typical design is like this. There's a beautiful couple and welcoming you, and then you'll have the context of groom and bride, and also context of their parents, like groom's dad and mom and bride's parents. And you'll have a bunch of nice photos, and then you can also like leave comments to celebrate their wedding. But we found some problems in typical Wochung because first up, it doesn't use inclusive language in their templates. Like they assume it is just a heterosexual couple marrying, so we thought it was a problem. And another one is this is a simple web page, so you just send it out the same Wochung to everyone who are invited to the wedding. And the third, it includes many personal information, and most of them even include bank accounts because guests could send some gratitudes to the wedding. And also, it is obviously open to public, so this personal information can be open in public forever. So we wanted to make an alternative that is more queer friendly and secure. We want this alternative to be more private, so we thought it would be nice if the guests who receive the Wochung be authenticated by magic link. So the host can know and track who is invited and who is like seeing your invitation. And also we wanted to use inclusive language, and we also wanted to customize the Wochung so that you can add or remove personal information. And also we wanted to review who accessed the Wochung. The biggest idea was to make multiple edition out of same wedding information. Like for example, you can make an edition for close friends, and that Wochung would include many private photos you can share with your friends and location, and you can even include secret message to your friends. And since this edition includes many personal information, you can secure it with Magic Link. But for the Wochung edition for acquaintances, then you wouldn't probably include many personal photos, and you wouldn't include secret message, so that it is okay to leave it open public. So we thought we could make multiple edition management. However, it was so hard because even though we've been around this tech industry for a while, we weren't really experienced in web developing. It was her first time to use Next.js and Tailwind CSS, and it was my first time to use Firebase. So we were stuck from the very beginning. So we didn't have much completed. It's like we were stuck in Hello World. But still, we are proudly presenting you simple demo.
We wrote three pages. Is for enter the information about the wedding things like host information, name, bank account, or something, and event the information about the wedding day, something like the date, location, and the others. And next. Next page. And
Oh, it is.
we will manage the editions, which editions we will choose which edition to include some information about informations. And next, and then it will make it will rendering the invitations as we usually seen. Yes, thank you.
The next team apparently knows who they are, and they are very ready to come up. But let's give them a round of applause, Cat Women.
Sorry, one second.
Just give us a second.
Huh? Ah.
You need to look into the audience to see what's Three, two, one, go.
Hi, we are Catwoman team. Our team member is Juri, Jun, Kyunghee. So let's get started our presentation. We are going to present the project called WOTI test. Here is a table of contents. First one is what is Catwoman. Second one is why we start this project. Last one is workflow and the result. You may wonder why our team name is Catwoman. So that's because we didn't coordinate our words before, but all of us were stuck with cats. So we called our team name Catwoman. And the X of woman, we are all use Twitter, so that's all. Why we start this project? There are so many crimes targeting women have been increasing in South Korea. As a result, many Korean women, including me, feeling helpless and living in fear. So supporting women's organization is an important issue, important way to help and support victims and contribute to advancing women's rights and safety. So we thought that if we could create a test to find the right women's organization for people similar to MBTI tests that many Korean people enjoy, it would make it easier for people who are thinking about donating to find the organization that fits their personality and make their donation more meaningful.
I will talk about the workflow and result of our project. If you can scan the QR code on the screen, you can try it out right away. Feel free to explore in either Korean or English. All of us are front-end engineer, and to build a working product in a short amount of time, we decided not to use a database, but we connected Supabase specifically for guest book feature. So please leave a comment before you go. We use Xclay Draw for brainstorming and Figma to create the design mockups. The majority of our time was spent on planning and gathering data. We listed over 40 NGOs, categorized them into 16 types based on our own defined criteria, and collected detailed information on each organization.
Then how we build our project, it is based on Next.js because we are familiar with Next.js and TypeScript, Tailwind CSS, and MUI design system. And we want to implement our guestbook, so we use Superbase. We added support for multiple languages. The website is available in both Korean and English. And also we use Vercel for easy and quick development. This is our intro page. You can see the black button at the side. And this is user answer for questions about their preference. The result page provides more information about the recommended. Users can also their result on social media. And there are pencil icon. You can click and it is moved to our guestbook. And feel free the message, please. Thank you.
Next up, we have the Sifters. Could you please come to the stage? And a round of applause, please.
Sorry?
Is the movie already? Okay.
One second. I need to prepare the stream for it. Yeah, I missed the other one earlier. Wait. Yeah.
Okay. 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, everyone. You guys are really tired right now. Coding and woke up all night. I know you guys are really tired. I just want to show you, make it really quick because our app is really simple and really easy. My name is Hugo Shim and it's Clement. We're both iOS mobile developer. And let's get started. Let me introduce our project, Sift. So here's the long story goes. I mean, it's a short story. We tried to prepare our hackathon and try to meet Clement with the cafe at the Kuri. He lives in Gimpo, I live at Gangdong in the Seoul, and both we takes 1 hour. It's a kind of long way for the cafe, but unfortunately, at that time the cafe has a drama filming, so the cafe is unfortunately closed. So we're kind of embarrassed. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So which cafe we do have to go? So this is the eureka point. Even if being Korean, we just turn on the neighbor map or Kakao map, search the nearest cafe, and watch the ratings and the reviews. It's easier for us to find a good cafe for him. Even he lived over Korea for 5 years. It's a kind of a really hard process, even if he knows a lot of Korean. So how about we just simplify this hard process into just simple decision? So, what is sift? Sift is like if you know baking, if you put flowers on the thing, it makes the flour softer. So, the reason why we make our project sift is to make the process best and easy choice. So, someone's gonna ask, "Hey, could you please explain your project?" We can say best and easy choice. We make our choice best and easier to those simple decision. And second, plan B maker. So if we don't have a lot of plans, for example, at the cafe situation, our app makes the plan B so that we can go if something got worse. So for the social impacts, because we're the hackathon for the Seoul impact, we're the breaking barriers. Sift helps for foreigners who don't know Korean maps, helps to navigate Korean cities without language obstacles, and time savers. So a lot of non-Koreans or tourists don't know where to go. So this saves time to make it simple decisions, and that also leads to less stress. So here's the key features. Proximity search. So based on the location, we search around 2 kilometers around us, and if we search the query, we select 3 best choices. For example, I want donuts. So which is the best donut place near the 2 kilometer radius? We select 3 choices, and that result is all based on the Kakao map and all based on the AI element. Second, it's super easy to search. So for example, someone don't know how to type Korean, and a lot of people or non-tourists or non-Koreans don't have the keyboard type at the smartphone. So even if it's types English or he's Slovenian, even he types in Slovenian, it detects the whole query. So we say it's a flexible search, so it adapts its users' unique preference and needs, providing tailored suggestions for their ideal experience. So let's see the demo. Stop when I say stop. Okay. So let's enter sushi. Searching. Based on the Kakao map, there's a best sushi street choice around the 2 kilometers. And let's say, okay, I just want more specific queries. So quiet, cozy place, I want to study. Searching the LLM thinkings, which is the best choice? Here's the study cafe. This works only, even if it's in English, also it's like a European form, like a Japanese. In legacy, you can see like a takalbi in English. It also knows what the takalbi means. So this is what our process is, like make it super simple decision. So we just go there. This is the best choice by using the powerful machine learning and the Kakao Map API.
Good. Yep. Oh, wait. Okay, go.
So possible expansion is because we're in Korea, Kakao Map neighbor map is the okay. We're done. Thank you. And if you have any questions, we're there. Feel free to ask questions. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, he. One second, I need to test something.
Okay, next up we have Ben. No last name? No name? Ben, could you please come here? Okay, round of applause, please.
Whoa. No. What? What the hell? Nope. Sorry, 1 second. Not ready yet. Now you can. And let me know when do you still need the images? Okay, cool. Great.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Ben from the team name. I'll start with mistakes. My biggest mistake was doing the easy bits at lunchtime yesterday and doing the harder bits at about 3 o'clock this morning. I've made a sort of knockoff of a dating app with a few key differences. It's called Heart and Soul. I thought it was quite a nice pun.
I like it.
This hot mess is my attempt at the basics that you've probably seen everywhere. There's no swiping, it's just a button. But the main difference is the actual the chat mechanism. So the reason I chose this idea is because I was listening to the Economist's podcast, and they had a series on what's wrong with dating apps, and like one of the main things was that like the quality was really low, no one was very serious, and it was mainly women who were. It was like a full-time job to kind of look through their matches and get rid of all the rubbish there. So the difference between the sort of standard one and this one is that it's kind of ephemeral. So you can only have one match at a time, and you've got 10 minutes to have a chat, and then it just stops, and it cuts you off, and you're asked a simple question: do you want to meet up with this person in real life or not? And then you pick a coffee shop to go to, if you do. Now, 10 minutes may not sound like a long time, but if you've ever been in a chat with someone who you think the chat's over, but then like 30 minutes later it started again, and it stops, and then 20 minutes later it started again. Actually, I think you can compress most of the conversations that happen on these sites down into about 10 minutes anyway. And you'll never really know who someone is through text or largely through video, but if you meet up with someone in real life, it doesn't take very long to see who they are. So yeah, what I want to kind of bring back into the idea of dating is the sort of ephemeral nature of it, the sort of triggering a bit of loss aversion. So like with the hackathon, like you have to make decisions because you've got like a deadline. It kind of forces you to sort of understand yourself what you want. And also I was hoping to sort of improve interpersonal skills. With people who use these sites, I'm fine. I don't need them anymore. Very good. That's okay. So for business model, I thought that you could actually get kickbacks from the coffee shops. So if you don't give people necessarily a choice, except for the coffee shops that paid you, it has two benefits. It's you get money without having to charge people, but also it's kind of a safe, abundant place. So there's plenty of coffee shops. Big coffees everywhere, and sort of medium coffee as well. And so, yeah, it's like a safe place to meet, and so I think it worked out quite well. So, for the future, I thought Seoul's a really good place to start a dating app site because there's a lot of central nodes. It's very easy to get around. Technology is good, so if you've got a phone number, that kind of proves that you kind of live here, but also who you are, if you really have to find out. And it sort of blocks out people that maybe not here for the long term. I wrote this in Elixir with Phoenix and Phoenix Live View, which is really good, so you should check that out. And yeah, that's everything. And I made a mistake doing this alone, so if anyone wants to do an Elixir team at some future hackathon, let me know.
Let him know by just shouting Ben into the void. Okay, next up we have Wingo.
not again. No. No, Microsoft, why? They're supposed to be getting better. You see, people don't believe me when I tell them that. Alright, so we're abandoning this. We're doing this, and it's going to make my life harder, but that's fine. If life was easy, it would be boring. I have to fix the stream. Sorry, I'm not ready yet. Give me a minute. Okay. Alright, ready for a test? It may not be perfect because I'm doing this one instead of the other way, but not a lot I can do.
Hi everyone, we are Team Lingo Mate. My name is Jian and here is Ethan. Nice to meet you all. So today I'm going to introduce a chatbot. We have started this project because we thought there is a huge gap between the native speakers and those who are learning language as a second language. So we thought meaningful interaction is key to language mastery. So we thought, how about we provide chatbots that simulate native speakers, and we aim to cover, because not everyone can have opportunity to live abroad or work abroad. So that's why we want this as approachable as possible. So what's LingoMate? Actually, fun fact is we let the ChatGPT come up with a few names for our project, and we thought this is a really cool one. And an hour ago, we found that there are like several ones, which is like language apps that has the same name. So that was unlucky. And one key thing we thought is, which is very important, is we need to offer user-friendly and interactive so that make language learning can be very simple and engaging. So maybe some will say, how about, we have a lot of books and video courses, but I found that a lot of my students and my friends, they thought they always forgot to finish them up and always waste their money. So we just wanted to make it easy to use, simple, and free. For the social impact, our target users are the one of all age groups who are motivated to learn a second language, especially those who seek interactive and more conversational practice to improve their fluency. For the MVP, we are gonna introduce the demo quickly, and that will be. It's actually only targeting Koreans, so after that, we will gonna be expanding it into other languages too. So for the MVP features, I will just go run through it quickly so that Ivan can explain further details in the demo. So a user can evaluate whether the answer is helpful, and they can also evaluate if the answer, they like it or not, and we can also monitor user feedbacks, and with that, we will also do a lot of web performances and monitoring as well. Right. And for the future plans, actually for this MVP, we found that sometimes the answers are not so consistent, and sometimes there are a lot of typos as well. So we're gonna give more data sets so that we can improve the accuracy. So for the user flow, I think it's actually better to just take a look at the demo. So let me skip it. And this is our architecture. We have used Elasticsearch for vector database, and for Streamlit, actually both of us cannot do front end. So we have used Streamlit interface. This is really cool and easy to use. And we have also used Llama 3.1 because we actually want to use the free one. So this is actually quite usable too. And we wanted to make sure that we are monitoring users' interactions and how they use apps through Grafana. So we have, these are our tech specs.
So in Grafana, we provide the basic dashboards. So for backend people, not users, they can monitor this app, the performance of the RAG application, and look at different conversations, inspect user feedback, and also look at some important statistics like average token usage, which can influence the amount of money you spend, average response time. Usually it's between 5 and 15 seconds because we use a free model. So that's the cost that we pay when we go with free models. We'll go directly to the demo now. So there's a simple authentication process, login, register. We can see conversation history, and we can either select some specific category to see a specific situation, or we can chat with our Llama 3.1. For example, here I'm asking, what can I say when I want to buy a book? Something that I used a lot when I was learning Korean. And below we get some kind of situation. And also we quickly saw the feedback, +1 and -1. This again is the Grafana dashboard that we saw earlier. And one other thing is there's a locksmith for RAG tracing, but because we actually could not implement that, we decided to build our own. So it is, we can see every detail from user query to retrieved context from our database to provided answer from the LLM. So that's everything from us, and thank you very much.
Okay, next up we have Trio. Sorry. Can you please come to the stage and round of applause, please?
I have a link in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, is the Google Drive link. Is it okay?
You guys got to tell me about this stuff beforehand, but yeah, it's fine.
Thank you very much.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone. Nice to meet you all. I'm Kit Main and I'm from Myanmar, and I'm here to present about our project Sumbe on behalf of our team, my girlfriend Yumi and his her friend Shun. So let's get started. So this project came from our experiences. We are currently studying in Korea about 2 years. But at first, when we arrived in Korea, we have many difficulties regarding languages and Korean lifestyle and also studies. So at that moment, I think I hope that it would be great if I have a Myanmar senior who speak the same language as me in my university, especially in my department, so that I can get help from her or him. So from this idea, we started this project. So Sumbe is the meaning of senior in Korea. So our platform, we want to make a website to connect the seniors and the juniors. Especially we aim the same country so that they can speak very well. Maybe the people who can speak fluently in English will be fine in Korea, but about Myanmar, like other people from Russia or like who can speak very well in English, I think this platform will be a good thing. So in this way, we studied this platform. Our application website is pretty simple. So we focus on 3 conditions to match the seniors and juniors, major and the university and the language they speak. And to use our application, so we have two focus group, the seniors and the juniors. For the seniors, it's pretty easy. You can just log in and then you make your account. And then the juniors, you can just search for the country or major or the university, and you will find the seniors which you are looking for. And then you can get their like social media. And I will see you in the demo video. So it's pretty simple. It's like trying to sign in into the website. And after that, this is the first time, so you have to fill your personal information. So I think this is for the user, not only for the senior, but also for the juniors. You have to fill your information, like your university, your nationality, and especially your major, and then your social media link, so that the junior can connect to you, and then you can accept. And after that, you can search in the main page, like Aju University. I'm from Aju University, by the way. And then you find your senior, and then you can make the connection to their social media. Or you can find by the major, computer science, and then you will find it. It's pretty simple, right? But I think this will make a good benefit to the social. So, and after that, the next feature of this is like the seniors, they are helping for free, right? So I think we should give some compliments to them. So we came up with the idea of comments, like how can I say, appreciations, so that after meeting with the senior, the junior can make the appreciation to that specific senior, and after that we will send currently we are thinking like a certificate or maybe send it via email. So I think this is all about our program, and this feature is about like leaving a comment. So this is to get to the like senior. Yeah, I think that's all for the demo and my presentation ends here. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's get a round of applause for Waggy. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Waggy. My name is Mike. I'm Dionisio. We are comprised of, it's been a long week. We are comprised of 5 members, myself, Manassas, Lisa in the back there, Sangwook, and Jay back there as well. Okay. By a show of hands, how many of us are pet owners? Okay, good amount. Good. So did you know over 6,500 tons of pet food are thrown away in Korea each year that can roughly feed 120,000 pets to eat? And globally, 106 million tons of carbon dioxide are dumped into the atmosphere per year on pet food alone. So our solution, we essentially want to be the Too Good to Go for pets. So Too Good to Go, if you're not familiar with it, it's a company based in Denmark, and they are the world's largest marketplace for surplus food. So we want to be the pet counterpart for that. Our target audience is pet shop owners, pet owners, as well as shelters, because we want to have a way for pet shops to either sell it to other owners or donate it to shelters. So we want to combat inventory challenges when it comes to perishable foods, as well as foods that are unsuitable for the pet owners and their pets. Cool. And we'll show a quick demo. Beach, can you play that at like 1.5 times speed? We wanted to keep our app relatively familiar and friendly, so if you're familiar with ordering food online in Korea, you'll be very familiar with our interface. It will allow you to search pet shops or other owners who are looking to get rid of food that they no longer need, whether their pet doesn't like it or not. Essentially what it allows it is once you place your order, you'll be able to see your status and then pick it up. You'll see there's a timer there, whether it's 2 hours, 3 hours. Once you pick it up, you'll be able to go to the store, it's ready for you to collect, and then you can have a confirmation from the pet shop owner and as for the pet owner as well. Is it working? Yep. Cool. So, as far as our MVP, we were very proud of what we were able to achieve in the 24 hours that we had. But things we wanted to achieve as well was to have the map much more functional for us and provide more information as well as better notifications for the user to get the food. As for this market, it's a niche market, especially in Korea. The only company that we saw that kind of competes with us in a way is Pet Bazaar, but they only deal with pet foods on a wholesale level while we want to do it on a consumer level. Cool. And in conclusion, we want to be able to achieve a easy and intuitive mobile application, greatly reduce carbon dioxide emissions, be able to donate to animal shelters that are in dire need of food and lower their food costs as well, and as well as have budget-conscious pet owners so they can save money, most of you, and also work towards a eco-friendly future for our pets and our planet. Thank you.
Okay, next up we have a blue line. Let's get a round of applause, please.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, how many of you guys have ever gotten lost in a subway in Seoul? It's a pretty common thing, right? And the fact is that they're not easy to get out of. Now imagine you're doing that with 2 kids, a suitcase, and potentially a stroller. How are you getting out of that subway? You're going on an elevator, right? But where are they? Who can tell me that they know where the elevator starts and finishes in their subway? One, right? Not many people. And the fact is that 20% of Koreans have some kind of limited mobility. We're talking about older generation Koreans, we're talking about people with young children. And the fact is that this is a pretty big issue. And Seoul government doesn't really have much of a solution here. They have these 3D maps that, well, if anyone can understand this, I mean, I think you need a PhD to understand this one. So, in my opinion, this is a pretty big issue. And I'm going to hand off now to our next speaker.
Thank you, gentlemen. First, before talking about fun stuff, we are forced to talk about the stack. For the backend, we chose C, and for the front end, we chose jQuery, such a beautiful stack, right? And when I woke up from that nightmare, we were using React.
Cool.
And of course, we tried to replace C with something a bit more exotic, which is Adonis, which is just hidden by C for some reason, but I will explain them. And it turns out that Adonis is meant to make your code more organized. Actually, it was the opposite during the project, but it happens. And then some Python and some MySQL, but I won't bother explaining that because we don't have time.
So I'll give you just a quick preview of how the UI will look like. So the idea is you jump right into your ability to search for your departure station, choose your arrival on the same map, and then you can basically choose your start location within these different planes, which are going to be located here. For example, you're going to have the 1, B2, B1, B4, depending on how complex your station is. And what you just saw earlier in terms of the blue nodes would represent the specific path points or starting points of interest, such as stairs, elevators, etc., that are going to be basically generated by us. So the whole resource is generated by Blue Line. I'll let Todd explain it more.
So we use the pathfinding algorithm that we wrote ourselves to basically allow us to path through these nodes that we created. I think the most important point that we have here is we're using heuristics to lock and unlock certain types of access points like elevators. So if you use stairs, you don't particularly need to use an elevator compared to someone who must, right? And they don't need to use they can't use the stairs. So they can use user preferences to lock their own, they lock their preferences, so if they can't use stairs, they won't even try and path them that way.
Yeah, and we built a backend admin tool to allow the creation of the nodes within the SVG file, draw the connections between them to build the relations between the different floors and between the different nodes, and then allowing to set types of those nodes so that way we could pass that off to the front end to allow user preferences. Yeah, so we built that tool as well.
So these guys are pretty awesome. And I was going to talk about regret. The regret comes from the choices that we made on our back end, but you can ask about that later. What I really want to talk about is that it's something that I think we all at some point will struggle with, and hopefully you will use our app and have a thought for those who don't have the same opportunities or the option to get around the subway. And so please use our app, and maybe you can share it with someone who also could use a Blue Line. Thank you.
All right, next up we have Meal Buddies. We only have 3 more presentations to go, so Meal Buddies, please come up and let's have a round of applause for Meal Buddies.
I wonder. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm going to test something. Sorry, I need 1 minute. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Nope. Okay, so it's not a Firefox issue. All right. Oh, that's cool. I maintained the old config. Cool. second. Try again. There you go. Sorry about that.
Hello, it's me.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, my name is Will. You can see me. Does this have a pointer? Thank you, whatever. We are 5 people. It was me, Will. Eunice was a project leader, and I think probably the kind of idea maker. We had Edward. He's unfortunately not with us anymore. He lives very far away. Don't want to talk about it. Don't care. Ernest, back-end developer, and Hamza, also back-end developer. Okay. Oh. So probably everyone here knows that Korea has a bit of a depression and mental health epidemic going on. I could rant on about it all day, but basically the goal of our project is to give people an opportunity to just have a casual meal together. Our app is kind of like Meetup, but some of you might find that you go on Meetup and you look up events and suddenly it all feels a bit formal and claustrophobic. You're kind of pigeonholed into a very certain event, and maybe you just want to grab food together and talk about tech, or maybe you want to grab food and talk about how awesome England is. Not my team though, they hate it. So, sharing a meal is a pretty universal way to connect with other people. Families do it, friends do it, we all do it. A lot of people don't eat with other people in Korea. So, we wanted to provide a whole bunch of ways for people to, have meals together and track their meals so that you can even connect again with the people that you had meals with, and then you can even, redo the event, all this kind of stuff. So we have an event map tracker, so you can see a map of all the events. You have user profiles. I'll go into this a little bit later because there's some dodgy stuff in there. We have an event history, like I said, and we also have a user rating. So user profile and user rating, I'll talk about a little bit later if I've got time. This was our design. Edward, who's unfortunately not with us anymore, he did the design. He's with us. He's not dead. Why is it? So here you have the history. This will be its own page. Don't worry, we don't have that. We also have the login and the sign up. This stuff isn't authenticated yet, but that is something to do in the future. This is what our page looks like, and this is what, when you click on the event, you will see the event being tracked and where it is. This is all up and running. We have the whole API working and events posting to that. So our code, we basically wanted this to be web and mobile friendly, so we built it in Expo with React Native. We did kind of jank styling with a bit of style components and Tailwind. It somehow works, I don't know. And our backend was written with
the backend was written with Express JavaScript, and the database was all in Postgres.
Awesome. So we set up the, it even says it here. It's okay. So yeah, we wanted, when we were building this, actually, I've never built in React Native before. I mostly build in like Next. So this has been a really good opportunity for me to actually do some mobile development. I also got the opportunity to help out with both the design. It doesn't say here, but we actually designed everything in Figma. And I also helped with the API integration because I do Stack a little bit as well. I think everyone here had so much that they gained from doing this project. I know Eunice doesn't even get to write many apps, but she has so much passion for writing apps that this was such a good opportunity as well. So like I said, we have mobile integration, API integration on the back end. Both these are deployed, they're both working, and it's kind of annoying to set it up, but we did it. And like I said, we improved so much. as we went along. So thank you for watching our presentation. Also, do I have like 10 seconds? Shout out to organizers and people that presented solo. You guys are so good.
Okay, guys, we're almost at the end of this. So we have with me. Are you guys going to be ready to present this time?
1 hour on so can you open the can?
So
yeah, 1 second.
In the first page.
Yeah, open where? Sorry?
Open our Canva page.
Your Canva page? Canva? Okay.
It's on Discord.
Okay. Was it, which one?
I guess
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the link is on the first page.
This one? Oh, sorry, I have it here. Give me a second. You said the link. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around. Here we go. Here. So what am I clicking? This one? Okay. Yep, there we go. I just did. Yeah.
So folks, please be aware, we'll probably be having our closing ceremony, aka prize winning ceremony, about 15 minutes earlier. So
Give me 1 second.
don't leave and go too far after we're done. We're going to have a little bit of extra time for judging. They're going to do their scores, but just be aware. Don't leave and think, oh, I can come back at 4 because we'll be in the middle of the presentation. Okay, are we ready?
Think so.
Perfect. Cool.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are readme.png. We are here to enhance the global accessibility for e-commerce sellers.
Oh. There we go.
Okay, so this is our team. So our whole thing is from Hong Kong, but actually we are Korean. So as a Korean living in Hong Kong, we faced a lot of difficulties or challenges as a foreigners. And one of the challenges was this. So I was trying to buy a face cream, but actually I have to consider a lot of factors. For example, allergy, ingredients, effect, or whether it's safe. However, there's only a limited amount of information given in Amazon. 856 million. So it's the amount of exports through e-commerce of Korea. However, there's a huge information gap between global e-commerce and Korea e-commerce. So the main difference is the product details were only written in Korean. So in global e-commerce, there's only a picture of models and picture of the product only. But however, in the Korean e-commerce, there's a huge, large number of product details written on. And the second thing is the accessibility is low. So people with visual impairments won't be able to read the contents if there's no alt tag. Therefore, we are here to remove information barriers, making global commerce accessible to everyone, regardless of language or ability. So we'll start our live demo. Okay, so hi, Alex. Okay, so if you are an e-commerce seller, what would you like to sell? We got a vacuum cleaner and sparkling water or yakgwa. That's a Korean traditional cookie.
Vacuum cleaner?
Okay, let's do vacuum cleaner.
So from here, this is our live demo. So we'll be scrapping the product detail image file from online, and then we upload it to our website right now, web application. and then we can process the image. We send it through. First, we send it to a GPT vision to extract the text files in a processable format, like such. And then we can also select which kind of languages we wish for the text to support. So English, Japanese, etc., etc. We'll start with English, Spanish, and Japanese right now, and then click translate. We send this also to ChatGPT as well, using some prompts that we managed, and yeah, we can get the translation versions of the JSON files as well. Then finally, we can select, manually insert the product name, the price, and make a final save to save in our database, temporary database. And as you see in our items, we have the vacuum cleaner with $49,000. And yeah, if you open the vacuum cleaner, we can see the image that we uploaded. And if you all go down, go to the very bottom, we can also listen to the English translation for TTS functionality. But more importantly, we can use the chatbot function to actually allow buyers to interact with the seller to kind of get easy assistance when buying products. So if you go to a chatbot, you can just ask them anything. For example, should I buy the product? And yeah, we can get some information based on the image we provided and the JSON files we inputted, so the data we inputted, and then we can get suggested questions and go back and forth and ask any questions such as safety or allergy information or ingredient information, so on and so forth. And that will be our test demo. Let me go back to To summarize really quickly.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is our tech stack. So we use Streamlit for easy UI to quickly make our UI, and then we use OpenAI as well as GPT Vision. Other than OCR, we just realized OCR isn't really accurate in extracting text, and yeah, that's how we finished our project for today. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have our last, I hope, presentation. If your team was not on the list and you're supposed to go up, please tell me.
Is this Silver Road?
Okay, Silver Road, yeah, you're up. Can we have applause, please? While we're setting this up, just to double check, every other team has presented, right?
Why? Okay. I'm so ready to be done with this. Can you turn it to the right? Just a little bit. There we go. Perfect.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi everyone, I'm sure everyone's quite tired, so it's the last one. And it's called Chogyo, and our team name is Silver Road. So this is us. My name is Rev. I guess I could be the PM of this project. And we have Nyan, the designer, and Joanne here is our solutions architect, and Max and Kyungwon is our developers. I think everyone who's lived in Korea for a while has had the experience of an old, like a senior citizen coming up to them and being like Chogyo and asking for directions. Even when I was coming to hackathon, I had that experience where I got the Chogyo and I was asked like, how do I find this bus? How do I find this? And I always end up like having to Google it myself, and I show them the directions, but they always struggle to understand. And we found that this was a continuous issue in Korea where senior citizens would be having difficulties navigating with the current technology. So we felt that we needed something that was more interactive and simple, intuitive, and proactive in terms of navigating for senior citizens. And we will get right into that.
Yeah, so who benefits from Tokyo? Basically, when we were coming up with this project, someone that really came to mind is my grandmother. I moved to Korea from the US for many reasons, but one of them being that I wanted to spend more time with my family in Korea. And so when I got here, I asked my grandma, do you want to go get lunch? We can go to this one restaurant at Gangnam at 12. And she was like, oh, I don't know how to get there. I've never been there before. And so can you come and get me? And I said, of course I'll come and get you, Grandma. But I think a lot of times, maybe there isn't someone who's able to get that person. And so in this technologically advanced world, obviously my grandma has access to a smartphone, but she won't know how to use it. She doesn't know how to use maps to get to where she wants to be. And so we can also think of like all of the seniors that, as Rev mentioned, on platforms, they're asking people for help. Sometimes people aren't able to help, and so just empowering these people to be able to have the autonomy to travel to where they need to be. And so yeah, Tokyo is the app that we came up with. One integral part of this is voice recognition to allow for people who maybe not be so comfortable with reading things on a screen, easy and simple for senior citizens. The main tenets of our application is first to be very intuitive and minimalist. Essentially, we looked at a lot of different design principles, including color palettes and whatnot, to make this utmost accessible to senior citizens. And so even for our click paths, they're very simple. They're designed to be that way just so that there's no confusion on the platform. In addition to that, we thought that continual communication is something that is currently missing in a lot of market or apps on the market. For example, if I want to get from point A to B, I put that in my app and I can see a pathway, but I can't ask any clarifying questions. Our app allows for you to, even using voice, ask clarifying questions throughout the whole process, even to the extent of being reassured, oh, am I going the right way? And so finally, this app is able to, as we mentioned, empower seniors to reclaim independence and be able to navigate to places that they haven't been before. And so next, we will have Max do our demo. He's going to be demoing the voice part of it, and the screens are up on the big screen so that you guys can all see what's going on.
Right, so so we made a Flutter app so that it can be used in iOS, Android, and on the web. We are going to be demoing the iOS version. I'm going to ask it a question, and then I will let you guys hear what it's saying. For this demo, you can just imagine that right now we are at Yaksu Station, because I mean, right now we're in this building, so it's a bit hard to demo from starting from here. Okay. 신사역 어떻게 가나요?
금호로 가는 열차를 타세요.
뭐라고요?
금호로 가는 열차를 타세요.
잘 가고 있나요?
잘못된 방향입니다. 얼른 내리세요.
Yeah, so as you can hear, it's very useful. I think very often in the metro as well, after a senior citizen takes the metro, they'll be asking like, are we going the right way? They're not sure. They can just ask the app, and then it will just tell them. That's it for us. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, folks, as I mentioned, the closing ceremony / prize winning ceremony will be moved forward to 3:45. So please stay nearby, don't go too far, but have some snacks, have a bit of a break. See you all in a bit.